Curtis, you're anxious to go? Go ahead.
Hey, Joseph, it seems like the couple times we've been able to watch you guys this year, you've been matched up with T Mark quite a bit. Just want to ask you kind of what your take is on his game that might make him unique on both ends of the floor, and then how have you benefited from that matchup?
What T Mark does really good is he scores really well and he defends his matchup really well. So, I feel like just having to go against that all summer, like it's made me a better player because T Mark's a great defender. Having that every day will just make you a better player for sure.
And then, it wasn't too long ago that you were a freshman in your first year of college basketball. Just curious what you've seen out of your freshmen this year in Layden and Bay. And just kind of wondering if maybe you've, served as a mentor or offered those guys any advice since you were in those shoes not too long back.
I've definitely been trying to help them out because I know the feeling coming in here as a freshman. So, I've been trying to help them out. But, they've really been good. They've been holding their own. Lane's really mature for his age. And, Bay's really good at basketball. So, it's really good to see those two guys out here. They're working hard, and it's just helping everyone out.
Thank you.
Bob?
Hey, how you guys doing? I guess for both y'all, Joseph, maybe you can take it first, and then Denijay. I know you're not playing Kentucky, but playing Texas Tyler. Just what are your thoughts on the exhibition game?
We're gonna go out there, play every game like we're playing against, the best. So we're just gonna go out there. We're gonna play as hard as we can. We're gonna play the way that we play, and we're gonna be prepared and we're gonna be ready for it.
Let's just go Joseph now, and then we'll bring in Najee second.
Okay, I got you. And then Joseph, I don't know if you remember this, but Eric Musselman got a technical last year when you guys were playing Rogers State. I think it was Mackay was going in and got a basket, and then they called him for a charge. We're talking about Eric, and he says he doesn't get, that excited about stuff. And I said, well, you got a technical against Rogers State last year. I wonder what you remember about that. And how intense do you think Eric gets for these exhibition games?
In his eyes, every game is the same. So, he's going to coach as hard against any team that he will against any other team. So he's just going to coach hard. He's going to be intense. He's going to be really into the game. He might get a technical, but it shows how his passion for the game.
And I heard he's going to give you guys, as you know, he has very detailed scouting reports, but maybe kind of a little primer on this game. Not different than what you'll get for Purdue and obviously regular season games, but just kind of what do you guys know anything about Tyler? Is it hard to get up for a D2 team, or how do y'all approach that?
We approach it the same way we approach everyone else. We're going to have the scouting report. We're going to have their best players. And, obviously it's the first game of the year. So we're going to have their best players from last year, who they brought in, who we suspect is going to be their starting lineup. And, we're just going to prepare for them like we would any other team.
I mean, is it just exciting to play somebody else other than yourselves?
Yeah, it's definitely, I've really been excited for the season to start. So, I'm really excited to play against someone else other than my teammates.
Okay, I might have a couple more, but I'll turn it back to Mike. Thanks.
Anybody else have anything for Joseph?
Well, I had a couple more if nobody else does. Nobody else.
Go ahead, Bob.
It looks like Daniel's got it.
Hold on, let Daniel take a couple here.
Joseph, we talked to you right after the scrimmage, and y'all hadn't had a chance to look back at the film. I wonder if there's anything that you saw, particularly from the red-white scrimmage or any other scrimmages that y'all had behind closed doors.
We got to be a little bit better. Conditioning for sure. We weren't all as in shape as we need to be, but I feel like we're probably about to that point where we need to be in shape, and it should be a good one tomorrow.
Thanks.
Okay, Bob.
Hey, Joseph, I heard you guys were shown films of teams losing some of these exhibition games, and is that right? And kind of what's the impact of that? I guess they're trying to show you, hey, and I know it doesn't count on the record, but obviously nobody wants to lose an exhibition game.
Yeah, they're basically just showing us that like it happens. Like if you overlook the team, they can come in here and they can win it, and we don't want to be the team that loses.
Unfortunately, rough season at Louisville. They lost one of these games last year to Ryan Lenore or some school from North Carolina. Has L talked to y'all about that and or anything?
No, we keep the losing memories in the past, and we just move on from them, we learn from them. and we just, we're just trying to win every game.
And then just your game, how would you say, taking where you were at this time last year to where you are now, where do you think you've grown the most? And just, I mean, you obviously look bigger and stronger. You filled out pretty nice. How do you think your game's evolved since in the last year?
One thing that I really feel like I've gotten better at is, I feel like I'm more in shape, like I'm in better shape. Like I've gained 16 pounds of muscle since last year. So, I feel like I'm just more in shape for everything, just more built for whatever is thrown at me. I feel like I'm ready for it now.
And you had some good games last year. I mean, you helped them against Mizzou, and I think it was Ole Miss had 13 both those. But how much more ready do you feel like you are to contribute? And you're still one of the younger guys, really, with all these seniors and juniors.
I just feel like I'm ready to contribute. Whenever it's my time to be my time, I know I'll be ready, and I'm just really excited for whenever that moment is.
Okay, thanks.
Curtis, final question?
Yeah, Joseph, I know he's sitting right beside you, but you can still be honest with us. Just what have your impressions been of Denijay and what he brings to the table for you guys?
He's a dog. There's a guy, he's going to play hard no matter what's going on. If the calls aren't going our way, he's still going to play hard. Rebounds really well. He's really strong. He finishes well around the basket. He's just been a really good player, a really good addition for the team, I feel like.
Good. Anything else for Joseph? All right. Thanks, Joseph. Appreciate it. All right, Curtis, get started with Denijay, please.
So your teammate there just called you a dog. Just curious what you think about that mentality, and has that been something that you always kind of prided yourself on?
Yeah, that's pretty much been my mindset, with the start of me even just playing basketball. I like to approach the game hard, just playing, giving it all that I got. And that's pretty much been my mindset my whole career. And it's pretty much just a habit now.
And could you just tell us, maybe describe a little bit more about your game and where you feel like you can help the team this year?
Pretty much my game is, just getting my teammates better, doing the little things as far as just rebounding, defending, just making open shots, just letting the game come to me. This is part of making the team better as a whole.
Bob?
Hey, Denijay, thanks for being on. Kind of, when did you first get here? Was it like in July or summer, June, or when did you get on campus?
I got here in June, late June.
So you've been here. I have to count on my fingers, but I think that's about 6 months. Just what's it been like for you?
Oh man, I've been enjoying the whole experience. Converting over from from Southern Miss to here. I'm really enjoying the experience and just getting a feel for practice. Like I said, I've been here a couple months, so I'm able to actually get a feel. The tempo, the pace, and just the whole thing as a whole.
I know some players. Eric Musselman, he's a bit intense in practice. Let's probably put him mildly. For some guys, it's a big adjustment. How do you feel like you adjusted to that? Just the demands of practice and the pace, and what the coaching staff expects from y'all.
I mean, anytime you making a change from one place to another, it's an adjustment process itself. And just come here, I had to get used to, as far as the pace and just how everything just work as a whole. And everything, it pretty much is quicker, it's more fast paced, but I've been adjusting well.
When you got in the portal, like who else did you consider, and why Arkansas? I think I know, but I don't want to speak for you.
I mean, I had other teams as far as like North Texas, New Mexico State, but I really found my interest in Arkansas. It was a bigger stage. I had a conversation with the coaches, and I really gelled with the coaching staff, and I just felt like it was the place for me. And I'm really enjoying the experience.
Yeah, not to knock Southern Miss or anybody, but there aren't many programs that have better facilities than Arkansas is good at facilities. Just what's it been like going from Southern Miss to an SEC school like this, and all the facilities you guys have, and dining hall and the practice facility, all those things?
Man, like I said, anytime you make an adjustment, it's pretty much different. It's more resources. Like a bigger stage, but like I said, I'm enjoying it.
As far as the red-white game goes, I mean, you played in the red-white game, and that was obviously a little different than practice. You had a crowd and everything, but now you're playing another team. I think there'll be a pretty good crowd Friday night because there's a lot of interest in the team. You guys are ranked and all that. What are you anticipating from the exhibition game, especially for a new guy like you that wants to make a good impression on the coaches to earn minutes? Kind of how do you approach a game like this?
I'm approaching the game, as if it was just the first game. Even though it's an exhibition, it's still a real game in my eyes, and the team and the coach staff as well. And I'm just let the game come to me. I'm gonna rebound, defend, play hard, everything take care of itself.
Eric told us after the red-white game, you guys have not been in Walton Arena. You'd either been in the practice facility or obviously in Barnhill. Have you guys spent time over in Walton Arena yet?
Just we here as we speak right now.
Okay. Well, that's good.
First day.
And like I say, I know you're not playing Kentucky or Duke or whoever, but how big a deal is it for you to get out there in Walton Arena on the court, have a live crowd, and the lights are on, so to speak? How's that going to be for you, do you think?
I mean, it's gonna be the same. We've been grinding all summer, competing against each other, going hard every day. Every day over the week, and it's just gonna feel good. To be able to play somebody else. You be able, enjoy competing against your teammates, but it's a new opponent, and we're getting prepared and we're ready.
Okay, thanks a lot.
No problem.
Anything else for Denijay? Oh, all right. Appreciate